Hello. Okay, sorry, my mic was muted. I thought something was wrong. No. Hello. Uh, long time no see. I have been recording cookie run stuff off camera, but I haven't been streaming. Can you hear my fan in the background? It is currently like, what is it, 20 something degrees in Ireland, and 22 degrees in Ireland, and it's very hot. So I have my fan on my lowest setting, but can you hear it? Is the main question. I think you can hear it. My mic is picking it up. Okay. How is it? Do I just be closer to the mic today? Yeah, but you're pretty silent. I am. I am. Okay. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? I don't know. But yeah, sorry I was gone for so long. I some personal life stuff, but I'm free now to do some more streaming. But yeah, today we're finally continuing Doki Doki after like what 6 or something months, 8 months. No, I haven't been streaming that long. But it's been a long while, that's for sure. Last time. Hello, hi gamer. Was it gamer Rowan? Rowan? Nice to meet you. Um, sorry if you can hear my fan in the background. It's very hot in my country at the moment, and I will die if I don't have it on. Um, but yeah, so the last time we last time we played this game, was it Sayori died, and that was it. And then now we're playing the game again. Um, Obviously this game's been out for years, so I know the ending, but sorry. My mom came in and gave me apple tart, so I'm gonna be eating this because it has ice cream as well. It's gonna be melted. It's gonna rain at 6. Lucky. Um, I wish like Ireland is known to be a rainy country, and still, and it hasn't rained in like 2 weeks. Well, it did last night, but not enough. Which is annoying. I kind of like the rain, and I like it to be cold in my country. I'm not dying of heat. It's 31. It's 40. Jesus, you guys are very hot, and it's like 26. I'm Irish. I'm a cold-blooded creature. We're not used to above 15. 15 is hot for us. So let me suffer in my blistering silence. So I didn't even hear me eating. we're gonna have a big thunderstorm at my place tomorrow. Yeah, it's still gonna be 36 degrees. Jesus. Okay. So, not the eating noises. Nom 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 nom. Sorry, I know I don't like them either, but I'm not gonna let the ice cream melt. It's already melting because of how fucking hot it is in my room. I'm trying not to make it too loud. But yeah, how have you guys been? I know it's been a while, so tell me how you've been. Any big milestones? We are both small creators though, just found out. Oh, nice! Yeah, technically I have over 18k followers on my main channel, but on my streaming channel I only have 42. Sorry. So it's a huge difference. I don't think a lot of people from my main channel come and watch my streams, but it's fine. Maybe one day. I do want to play a new. I don't know what game I want to play, but I want to play. I'm wanting to play more games outside of streaming, but I either have to save them for my raw reaction, or I just don't want to play them because they seem boring. I finished my exams and I'm gonna finish school this year to pursue my dream career. Hell yeah! So I'm saying, so is my channel nice. Hell yeah! Okay, I'm almost done eating. I promise. Ah! I found my shirt. Okay, I'm done. My nanny always gives me apple tarts when I go over to her house, so we bring them home. Okay. I don't really think there's anything else to say. So how about we start the game? I had to change over my screen first. There we go. Steam. Oh, I also have to change this one. Oh, I just changed my screen capture. Hold on. I do this every time because OBS doesn't save it. So I have to do a new one every time. Oh, I didn't give anything to you guys. I didn't give you guys a new thing to hold. Oh well, next time. Who's next viewer? It's rare. Oh, 3 viewers. Hell yeah, let's go. Hello, new viewer. Okay. What? Hello? You guys okay? I was prepared, it just wouldn't let me. I forgot what Wi-Fi. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I turned my mic down by accident. Okay. Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? I hate it happens every time I play. What the fuck? Okay, this happens only when I play Doki Doki. Only when I play Doki Doki this happens. No, wait, I didn't do that. That's weird. We can hear you though. Yeah, okay. This only happens when I play Doki Doki. I don't know why, but like my Wi-Fi always messes up when I play Doki Doki. I don't know why. Hi, there's 5 years now. Hi, 5 viewers, I think. No, current viewers is 2. Sorry, there has been 5 viewers. Hello, current 2 viewers. Oh my god, okay. So yeah. Oh, it's a mix with all of them. So yeah, Yuri, what's it, Natsuki? MC, Monica. Huh. I didn't realize. I thought it was just Monica, but no. Okay. If I had to keep doing this every time I stream Doki Doki, I'm just gonna stop streaming Doki Doki. I'm sorry. But yeah. Hopefully it goes well now. And oh, okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she will draw herself to. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, like I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, let catch up to me. It's an ordinary day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking around together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's oh, there's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. I can't read. What the hell? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. As I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Okay. I guess I have no jeez. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Star? Oh! Monica! Oh my, I totally forgot what voice I did for Monica. I think I would like, posh voice or something like that. I don't remember. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiled sweetly. Do we know each other? Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of the members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Star. Any chance you're still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, if there's any chance you could do me a big favor, I won't ask you to join, but if you could at very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I even ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I can check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Star, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go on, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Okay, sorry, I'm just checking. Make sure everything's okay. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Yeah. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sorry, I don't know why my nose is so stuffy today. I don't know why. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom doors. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Novacyy. Anyway, welcome to the club star. Oh, words escape me from the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No, I'm not. Novacyy. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Novacyy, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Novacyy, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Do I sound any different with these characters? To me, I sound different, but I don't know. Yuri, who appears more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Novacyy. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into the star in a classroom and he decided to come check it out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit, Star? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Novacyy sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat beside Monica. I sound a little different? Okay. Okay. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here today, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. As a I don't know why my nose is so stuffy. And she gets stuffed every time I talk. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab any attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Ugh. Right, Novacyy? Well, I guess. Novacyy reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Stars, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that question. Why can't I fucking read? Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. She keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Oh, I can't read, bro. What's wrong with me? We are not 30 minutes. We are just 30 minutes in, and I'm already struggling to read. What is this game gonna be if I can't read, bro? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the room of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be literally take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just grasped something I can relate to in a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, that I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, it's just... Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were just working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you can write your own poems? Well, I guess it's sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing on to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience, Yuri? Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Mechanica? What? Monica. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take Someone shoot me, please. I'm so tired. We're 30 minutes in. I can't read for shite. It's been so long since I've done this. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to ensure the club as well as young members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Star? Oh, hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've learned to come forth, and that's what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made this decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Star. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. You had 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival. I'm defensive against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel horrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I joined the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Star? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Star, I'm so happy. We could become an official club member now. Thank you so much. You're really amazing. I'll do anything I can give you. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Star, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class Star and Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these 3 girls. Novacyy, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of the circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I'm sure. And I'm glad. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Should I think. Is it safe to read? Do you guys think it's safe to read? I don't know. I'm so excited to see which glitches you'll get since they are all they're all randomized? I didn't know they were randomized. That's cool. Yeah, now I'm excited to see them. Cause I never actually watched the gameplay of Doki Doki before. I just know of the ending. I didn't know they were randomized. But should we read the special poem? Or not? Like, if it's Monica's, would she get mad if we don't read it? What do you guys think? You tell me. Just read it, man. Okay. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. That was a poem? It was like a 2-sentence horror story. Are these different? I think this is the same from last time. Okay, chocolate, fiber, unending adjustment, smell, vitality, climax, kawaii, strawberry cage. Climax? Okay. Scars, Papa, Daydream, Awesome, Clad's Prayer, Obedient, Ambient, I don't know. Silly, Ribbon, Anxiety, Papa. Twirl, Pure, Dark, Happiness, Pink, Promise, Fickle, Ocean, death, hair. Fickle. Party, shiny, lazy, bouncy, wonderful, desire, determination, treasure, captive, agonizing. Determination? Okay. Despise? No. Let's despise, yeah. Papa, me want more movie. Charm, passion, rainbow, explode, misfortune, variance, depression, laugh, Valentine. Valentine? Okay. Horror, forgive, aftermage? I don't know. I don't know that word. Unstable, fireflies, starscape, fear, unrequited, comfort, bliss. Bliss. Insight, Doki Doki. Extreme, lollipop. Flower, inferno, childhood, lust. Those two should not be in the same line. That feels wrong. Disown, unrestrained. Let's go Doki Doki. Because of the game. Pleasure, landscape, graveyard, summer, disarray, marriage, blanket. Effluent? I don't know that word. Alone, hurt. I'm gonna do this one. I don't know it. Okay. Vivid, special, email, sunset, vacation, heartbreak, whirlwind, marshmallow, atone, universe. Whirlwind. Love and intellectual. Sorry, I clearly am not that. Destiny, imagination, milk, tears, heart, swimsuit. Sugar, crimson, sensation, empty, grief, sticky, electricity, bed, feather, hope, beauty, eternity, tragedy, hop, spinning, shopping, giggle, waterfall, memories, hop. Lucky, kitty, mouse, fireworks, extraordinary, sunny, bunny, play, raindrop, excitement. Sunny. Incapable, entropy, philosophy, cute, poof, whisper, nature, dazzle, uncanny, sparkle. Uncanny? Yeah, it's gonna. Loki sad. What was sad? What's sad? I don't know. I hate that YouTube has a delay because I don't know what you mean. Flying, sweet, loud, holiday, incontinent, fluffy, breed, aura, whistle, fun. Loud. Wrath, skipping, fantasy, candy, pout, color, American version of color. Family, embrace, suicide games. Suicide games, oh my god. Skipping? Yeah. I feel like I got a lot of Natsuki. Sucks, vertigo, warm, nightgown, disoriented, amazing, time, tentress, bubble, portrait. Read the message above, the Loki said. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Why can we not write a poem for Monica, Loki sad? Oh, okay. I don't know. I think because we're not meant to be writing a poem that attracts Monica because she's already attracted to us. I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason. I think I had an idea last time, I didn't say it. I don't remember. Where's your copy on my computer? Portrait. Peaceful, fester, melancholy, vanilla, puppy, broken, jumpy, anger, friends, adventure. Vanilla. Sadness, kiss, journey, analysis, contamination, cheer, heaven sent, convent. Rose, manger, heaven sent. Massacre, hopeless, playground, peace, defeat, dream, disaster, cheese, music, boop. I think we attracted Novacyy more. Hi again, Star. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa. Okay. Thanks for keeping my promise. Thanks for keeping your promise, Star. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not as accustomed to it. Whoa! She just came like a ghost, bro. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You're already hard to drag here by Monica. I already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if your plan is to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh. Monica, I can't read what you're saying. Novacyy sitting has a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club. Novacyy finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Novacyy pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Star. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Novacyy with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now you're in the literature club and all. Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the host club? No, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? Is this thing askew? The classroom's tilted, right? Or am I just going crazy? I was like, why do I feel like my head is tilted? And then I sat back and the classroom is sideways. Not sideways, but it's tilted, right? It wasn't this before. It wasn't like this before, right? I'm not going crazy. Yawn. No, it is okay. I just felt like it. Well, as far as president as well, as all, that I should help you get started on something that you might like. You are not crazy? Good. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And you could, discuss it if you wanted. This is how the girl accidentally being... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I might like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read it. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing about what you think. Ah! See? It definitely was not crazy. It changed. It also got bigger. It was zoomed in. It was zoomed in and tilted. That's so weird. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Novacyy is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Novacyy utter an exaggerated sigh when from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Oh! Is music also off? Am I tripping? Well, the music just changed, so I can't tell. Sorry. But, she never puts stuff back in the right place. That's the point of keeping all your collection organized. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Novacyy slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelves. Manga? You read, right? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How do you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written all on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga and there's a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Pardon me. Curious to pull out the stack. There it is. Novacyy reaches out snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Aha, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most entertaining sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect Girls? It's a series I've never heard in my life. It probably means either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go and do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Star. Consider this a Whoa! In fact, Novacyy pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's moe. Don't just stand there. Novacyy grabs my arm and pulls me into the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be... Oh my god! What is wrong with me? I can't read! You can't read from my English one. This is me reading? Yeah. I think it's just because it's so hot, man, and I have a stuffed nose for some reason. It hasn't even been an hour yet, bro. What is wrong with me? Jesus, okay. I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Novacyy crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Novacyy once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Ah, cute. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing sometimes you like I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes you want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found out about this. Natsuki, no. At least it's safe in the club room. Kept Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Bro, I can't get over that line, bro. Like, I watched like the occasional, when I was younger, the occasional Doki Doki Gotcha react videos. But I thought that was a joke. No, not a joke, but like I thought it was a headcanon, not basically canon. Like, that's insane. So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight onto me. Hey! ironic I had to use that at the same time. My mom came into her room and now I have a schedule, so I have to end at 6. So we have like less than an hour, which is great. Thanks, Mom. But yeah, no, it's canon. She's also malnourished from the neglect and such. That's awful. Oh my god. Poor girl. Like, oh my god. I just didn't get much in the end. She just ends up dying in the end. Oh jeez. Novacyy, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it at Novacyy. Does she throw it or does she hand it? Novacy's eyes suddenly lighten up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears it off the wrapper. I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Star. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. That's not okay. That could just happen every now and then. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Okay. Bro, like I knew of it. I just didn't know it was canon. That's, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go Novacyy then because I told Novacyy I was interested in a poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Okay, well let's start with the thing I don't like. Things I don't like. First of all, Novacyy rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Yeah. In fact, remember when I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not like great, but let me show you how real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, just saying you like it. Novacy's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to like the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Novacyy really must hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay, is this the same poem as last time? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. The music sounds the same, but maybe I'm just not used to it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like, when it's easy to read but it hits you hard, like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Why is that bird flying so close to my window? That bird literally flew directly at my window. And then Why? That's so weird. Sorry. Ironically. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said a rhyme at the end and then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Novacyy is feeling proud then I won't take that away from her. Okay, let's go, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time reading a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I raise my voice? So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And have been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is I recognize the new writers in that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up on writing styles separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as if her demeanor totally changes. I can't speak for shite. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not saying you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Novacyy can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Novacyy. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if there's a rare opportunity for her. Maybe I just haven't noticed it, but her face looks different when she has her eyes closed. Maybe it's just I haven't noticed it. Ugh, yawn. We just have it's kind of funny. After all, isn't that supposed to be the literature club? Ghost under light. The entrails of my hair immediately. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to the have. Why can't my brain isn't working? My god. It hasn't even been a week since my exams are over and my brain just does not want to work. Oh my god, okay. Is this a receding article, bro? How is it possible? Okay. Hi, Debbie. Welcome to the stream. What do you mean? Uh, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the pleasant but living in the past. The light flickens, I flicken back. I can't read her writing and my brain is not turned on for some reason, so it's not working. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. But it took you long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Star. Really? I must have really totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Why can't I feckin' read? Just ignore it, don't worry about it, nothing will happen. Okay. What is going on with your chat? I have no idea. Okay. I don't know what's going on with chat either. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a solemn putting in that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you like it, that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Hi Star Milk! Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. I'm currently losing my mind over not being able to read because for some reason my brain is malfunctioning. Enjoy me struggle. Trying to read what pretty girls say. Okay, we just have Monica left. Stretch, okay. Sorry. Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? Okay. I'm yawning. I can't speak. And my nose is stuffed. What's wrong with me? Oh my god. Okay. Also, apparently I have to leave at 6, so I'll have to end the stream in a bit, but we still have a while. Hi Star. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Find it so creepy that she is directly staring at us. That is true. She's like, I mean, the other characters were also staring at us, just not as often as Monica is. Oh no, because her whole body is always turned to us, and everyone else's body isn't turned to us. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid of bringing things up. I'm much better off with going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Star. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I have Monica in my poem. I like it, Star. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It's kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're really interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she is in a fussy mood pretty often. Bro. That's awful. And it seemed too strange to me, but I didn't say anything, so I don't know. Testing. Okay. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. Bro! Get child support! Not child support. Child protective services. It's awful. But hey, some guys are into petite girls, you know? No, Monica, that's not okay. Why are my chats not updating? I'm on the main. Whoa. Okay. Devi, I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to mute you for a minute. Because I don't know. It's always like that. It just takes some time. Yeah. So, YouTube has a delay. So, everything's delayed for me. Like, I'm currently live. But for you guys, it's always late. So, I either won't get your message straight away, and you guys won't get my stream straight away. So, my reaction is kind of delayed for you guys. It's like a 30-second delay, which is annoying on YouTube. I think it's only on YouTube, but yeah. Monitor access, Monica kernel access? I don't know. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. I don't. Okay, sure. Anyway, do you want me to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read then. Oh god, she's a long one. Okay. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me, confused. I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my buried eyes cannot see color. There are others in the room. Are they thinking? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I banish my pen. I banish? I don't know. Banish. Hi Ryan, welcome to the stream. I don't know what you don't want me to do, but if you need to fix your computer, I would recommend recommend fixing your computer off stream, but okay. Welcome anyway, I hope you enjoy. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's all. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. Then performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that, because it's kind of coming out on strongly. What act is this? It's Act 2. So Sayori is gone. Act 2, Day 2. Yeah. Thank you, Nova. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, there's a Monica writing trip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to try get something down on paper, then tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful? That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. No, the music is different! No, Nova, you were right, the music is different. There's like this weird drop. It's definitely different. Nova, you were right. Even if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch as their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles gladly. What's with this language? Language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to their desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Okay. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the semblance about something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out as nice. It didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Ooh, burn. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Star did too. So based on that, I gotta give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Star liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Star appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you sure that are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. I know we had this argument already, but it's so funny. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who was Boo's magically grew a size bigger as soon as the stars started showing up. I love this argument. It's so stupidly funny. Natsuki! Natsuki, just a little. This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone whose mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can contribute your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you actually do, don't you? Nah, Natsuki! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with you? What with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's start hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after that. Suddenly Yuri turns to me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Star. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Whoa! Whoa! No! I didn't save! I was just thinking I should save. I didn't save. Guys, what should I pick? Yuri or Natsuki? Guys, tell me. What do I pick? Guys. I don't know. This didn't... I had to pick last time, but this didn't happen. I don't mind your run. That doesn't help me! We're doing this together! We're a team! We're a family! Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go with Natsuki, see what happens. Oh. Is there a secret other option? Um, hey Star, why don't we step out for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am right. Don't try and guilt trip me. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to do a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Novacyy runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're all done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms in her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Novacyy. Or did. Star, please don't hurt me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Novacyy will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not like that. It's not like that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Star. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... Okay. That was a lot. Okay, okay, let's try to do something. No, if I go fun, I'll go be targeted Novacyy. If I go angsty, it'll be targeted to Yuri. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna do close my eyes and pick random ones. I have my eyes closed. Hold on. No, I don't have one. I don't have an emotion with my eyes closed, so we're just gonna go. Ah, shit! Okay, maybe I shouldn't have my. Oh, shit! Okay, maybe I shouldn't have my eyes closed. Another day passes by and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a lot more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Star. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder and looks around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes an arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. The way you just opened a menu and crying, yeah, that was my bad. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I was acting I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry so much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time showing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of any of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Star, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Ooh. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez, what is on your mind? I'm sure it's nothing. Okay, Monica did erase her memory. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Not at all. I don't hate you. Huh? Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't even mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes sense, though. You would, have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me much credit. The dogs in the neighbor's garden won't shut up. Every day, every night, there's dogs barking. Yeah, you can hear it on my mic. Please ignore the dogs in the background. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, it must be. You must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ah, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm not... I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Star. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. By the way, in Act 1, Monica said she just started, and now she's saying she studied for a while. Oh! Yeah, I would assume. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up the thing the tree was talked about. Besides, that kid's already run off into the closet. Star, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you could spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me the book to me. Gave you the book to me? What the fuck? Well, I guess I need to make sure Novacyy isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. No! Come on, we're getting over there. We're going over there. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Marvuk? There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experimental prison. And the person trapped there have been traits that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the faculty gets even worse, and they start secretly breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affecting them into... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, Star? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so you don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but mine seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story... Oh my god, why am I yawning so much? Jesus fucking Christ. What's up? What's up, Milk? It kind of challenges you to look suspicious. You're kind of suspicious. It kind of challenges you to look at a life form from a different... I can't read. Why can't I read? This is not fair. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something. Wait, hold on. Oh, it doesn't count! It doesn't actually say. Okay. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah. Ooh. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I step into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It just seems I'm not very used to it. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. I read that. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right arm to hold the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm, and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I can turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after I flip it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled over closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. What happened? Did something happen? Did something happen? Did my Wi-Fi cut out? What happened? What happened? What happened? Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'm able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, she just assumes that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came in my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. You're breathing a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't put... Did I glitch? Did that glitch? I can't tell. Hold on. I need to check my stream. Yeah, it glitched! It says something, but I didn't catch it. I guess I didn't say it here. Yeah. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Star? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Oh my god! Oh, yawning so much! Jesus Christ. That's like my 10th yawn today. In this one stream. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing! Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does that sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I take a mental note that where I left off the book and then slip it in the back of my bag. Do you not have a bookmark or something? Novacyy, I guess? Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, this one was as good as your last one. I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in this club writes very differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending more time with Yuri today. Not that I care spending time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody! Bro! This poor girl! So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh! Star, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? No! Wait. Okay, so let's catch it. Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay. You don't hate me, Star, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club's the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Please, him instead. It's all I have. Play with me. That actually scared me. Oh my god. Why did that actually scare me, bro? Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. On that depressing note. Hi again, Star. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I couldn't count on that. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I get my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Star. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's pretty metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Bro, that's savage. The way it always counts when I put in some effort. Oh, that was me saying it. Sorry. I'm dumb. And that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing with this full of imagery and symbolism. Something I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally giving up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her like a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming out a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and look for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started showing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay. Save me. The colors they want: bright, beautiful, flashing, piercing, red, green, blue, and canopy of meaning, noise. It won't stop. Violent, graph, king, scratch, piercing, since consign, tangent, like playing chalkboard, and like playing a knife, and a breathing rib cage. Delete her. Oh, delete Monica. Sorry, no, it's abstract. It's definitely abstract. Jesus, my phone is so warm. Hold on. Okay, sorry. My phone is boiling, bro. Oh my god. I think I'll have to end soon because my phone just can't handle. Cause that's just my mobile data for this game. And, like, it's just making my phone heat up. I think I have to end after this, this scene. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Smart. You never know when who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out so good. It's well, there's some things I could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is treasure. That made it look awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh god! I can't read her writing, bro. A rotating wheel takes an axle grinding bolt head linear gearbox falling sky 7 holy strikes a docked ship a portal to another world a thin rope tied to a thick. Oh wait, why is there a stain on it? There's a stain on it. Oh, like it's just okay. Not knowing her history or anything, that's fun. A thin, thick rope, a turn harness, parabolic gearbox, explaining universe, time controlled by skipping cogwheels, existence of a god swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes there. Exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking box, a clock that ticks on 1 second for every rotation of the rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy strikes tied to an existence of a docked ship in another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time devoting prayer connected to sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing potential, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Okay, so it's just the same sentences but just changing the words around. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out of your book bag yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Yes, please. You can keep the poem, though. You've unlocked a special home. Would you like to read it? Yes. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early, cooks dinner, gives me allowance, spends time with me, asks me about my friends, asks me about anything, gives me lunch money, comes home from before sundown, cooks, gives me privacy, doesn't tell me how to dress, doesn't comment on my friends, doesn't comment on my hobbies, comes home without waking me up, keeps food in the house, uses his inside voice, leaves my stuff alone, accidentally drops coins on the couch, is too tired to notice me, is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. So that's definitely for Novacyy. Poor girl, bro. Oh! Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something we need to go over today, so everyone could come and sit. I'm not the only one that can hear that, right? Okay. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Don't we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's what Corn... It's gonna jump scare me. It's gonna jump scare me! Oh, no, okay. I don't really do well in last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Star joined, and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still have 4 members, and the festival's only our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Novacyy, I don't think you're looking for it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you in here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you can never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Star? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Star to agree with you just because he doesn't know what to say or say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us have joined the club with other people in mind? You and I never talked until Star joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Star isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once, sorry. Monica is clearly taken aback with Novacy's words. That's not at all true. I'm sure you and Star want to get new members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Novacy's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? Well, it doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Star, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. It's not a crime, to be honest. It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you've no right to speak for everyone else in a club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. If there's a problem with the club being that, is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. I know Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking away anything. No, Star. It's not the same. I'm getting my voices mixed up, sorry. Oh, I'm slow. I didn't realize. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I want that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Oh my god! What? Hold on. My Wi-Fi isn't working. I don't know why. Come on. Hello? Hello? I know no one's in the chat, but can you hear me? Hello? Hello? It says poor Wi-Fi. I don't know if it is, and I know when in chat to tell me. Why is it bad? Okay. My Wi-Fi isn't working. I don't know if you can hear me or what, but I'm over my time limit. My Wi-Fi isn't working. I think I'm just gonna end it for today. It was unfortunate that my first stream back ended up so glitchy, but that happens every time I play Doki Doki. Like, every single time. Oh, now my Wi-Fi is good. Now it's good. Oh, wow. Thanks. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks. Okay. Well, it was lovely to be back. I'm really excited to stream next week. I'm not sure what we're gonna play. I think I'm gonna try to play It Takes Two with my friend Nova. We'll see. But yeah. It was nice to be back. And hope to see you guys soon. And I'll see you Shining Stars later. Bye bye.